want to share a guitar with you that I'm very fortunate to have, very thankful to have, built by RS Guitarworks in Winchester, Kentucky. Wanted to ask them to build a telly that maybe was a little darker than maybe typical, that could lend itself to even some jazzy type figure style work and chord melody work. And they immediately said, we've got some mahogany here at the shop that's super lightweight, it's really nice wood. What about that? It might be a little more mid-range friendly and get away from some of the brightness that's inherent in some of the traditional telly woods. So that's what we did. Off we went. The wood is super light. This guitar, I think, with everything on, it's about 7 pounds. It was actually beautiful before it was painted. The mahogany was just gorgeous, especially with the binding on it. But I never had a sonic blue guitar, so we fixed that problem while we were at it. Double white binding, rosewood fingerboard that's just gorgeous, super dark, like the kind when you take your strings off, you just kind of look at it like, oh, that's nice. And a C-shaped slim taper neck, which is identical to the other telly I have from RS. So the guitars, when I'm playing them, the neck and the playability and the feel is just identical. And the neck stays thin all the way up, which I really, really like. We went, of course, RS does all their own magic with the wiring. People just buy that from them because it's so good, and that comes into play when we're looking at the balance of these pickups. Fralin Blues Special back here, which has plenty of energy. I would describe it as, I'm stealing from another player, as not shy. It definitely will respond to some heat and handle that very well. The neck pickup is exclusive to RS from Fralin. It's a 60s PAF clone, so they call it a 60 PAF. And they actually took one and sent to Lindy that was a PAF from 1960. He cloned it, copied it, and then they have an exclusive arrangement on that. So it's kind of a low whine. So the two pair up really nice. A little more aggressive bridge, a little low whine humbucker makes for a nice steady volume between all pickup positions, which can be a problem in this configuration. So I wanted to play it for you, just a few examples, look over the playing, try to enjoy the guitar. In bridge, middle, and neck, both clean and both with some of the effects that I would use. So here's the clean bridge, everything wide open. I got my friend back here, our Fender Princeton. He arrived in 1966. I arrived in 1961. So we both got issues. We both got some strange noises and quirks. So be patient with both of us, maybe. You might hear some noises from the amp that, sort of indicate he's been around a while and needs to go to the doctor, the amp doctor, but I appreciate you overlooking anything like that. Plenty of steam there, plenty of bite. Okay, let's put some magic on here. Full drive 2-pedal, a little bit of compression. We'll just go ahead and give it a little bit of delay too for kicks. So this is how I would play maybe classic rock or whatever on it. bridge position. So let's clean all that up and go back to the middle. Both pickups. Really nice low end. Again, not a big change there from bridge to middle. Very balanced, even though the humbucker comes in. Let's dirty that up a little bit, see what we can find here. Just a really sweet tone. Let's go to the neck position, clean. Man, oh man, I tell you, I'm so getting used to how this guitar sounds. I love it. The neck pickup, excuse me for gushing. It's just exactly what I was hoping for. Sort of a jazzy, without the delay. So, man, I just... Let's dirty that up and see what we get here. Just love the neck position. So as you can tell, I'm very excited about the guitar and very thankful to have it. So I wanted to share it with you today. And I do want to say a personal word to the guys at RS Guitarworks. I met them in Winchester several years ago, quite a few years ago now. And I moved to Winchester and with my work, and it wasn't long before I found Roy and Scott, RS Guitarworks, and we've been friends ever since, thanks to their patience and kindness to put up with a guy that bugged them to fix this and repair this, and I want you to build this, but I want it this way. And they're always so gracious and kind, and always deliver on anything that you ask. And so they do all of that. They do repairs, they do builds, they make old guitars look new and new guitars look old. They really do everything. And word of mouth has really driven their business, which really says it all. I mean, when people brag on your work and that's how you get business, that's amazing. That's really the way their business has grown. So I highly recommend you think about RS if you want a custom build on a guitar. They have some of their own models too. If you don't really like the way your guitar feels or sounds, give them a call. And I want to thank them for their friendship and for their dedication, their passion for what they do, for building guitars that I am very thankful to get to play. This guitar is immediately just invaluable to me. It's exactly what I'd always wanted, and having them let me be a part of the process and have some input in it makes it feel even all the more special. So thanks for your time too to take a look at this guitar, and keep picking and stay well. Thanks.